First of all, his personal spiritual walk. You cannot neglect that. I had a Professor Dan Crawford in seminary. Your dad probably, I don't know if he had him or not, but Dan Crawford one time said, many times as pastors, we become like the butcher who becomes an expert at cutting choice pieces of meat for other people and never stops to eat himself, and so he's starving to death. And so making sure that vital time in God's Word, I would strongly recommend, if he can do it at all, that the pastor have regular retreats, especially in times of conflict. One thing I didn't have time to share there was that many of those journal entries came from retreats, because in the middle of the fire, I wasn't processing, I wasn't taking time to think, and I had an opportunity to get away for a couple of days and just say, okay, what is going on? And just spend time in the Word. And so feeding his own soul. In the middle of conflict, I would say living in the Psalms and praying from the Psalms and not blending what I'm studying to preach with what I'm feeding on devotionally, but that vibrant devotional life. Let the conflict push you toward Christ. And then the same thing with the family. And I am blessed with an incredibly strong woman as a wife. Anybody who knows her, they know that's a characteristic. And so she weathered this well, but I didn't notice how it was hurting her at the time, because she is so strong. And to recognize it is probably harder to watch someone you love being savaged than it is to be that person who's being attacked. And so taking lots of time to listen to her. With my daughters, if I were to do it again, I mean, we listened to them some, but I think we assumed they were more oblivious than they were. And so I think I would have taken more time to just go out with them and give my attention to them and give them opportunities to just talk and process it. I think I would have been better at a genuine family worship time and prayer time than we were. So I think those were some of the things.